bit different here. Cool opportunity to showcase some innovative mobile payment platforms that are all based locally here in Boston. So what we're going to do is, starting with PayPal at the end there, we're going to go down the row here. Each of the 4 companies is going to have 5 quick minutes to give a rapid overview of who they are and what they do. And then we'll invite all of you to come out of your seats and make your way down the row and get a chance to see a demo, interact, in some instances go through a faux payment process so you can see how these things work. Some of you may already have these apps and be using them or have used point-of-sale systems. Some of you may be unfamiliar, so it's a chance to get either some initial exposure or some increased exposure and understanding of how they work. So with that, I will turn it over to David Chang.
Right. Thanks, Dave. So hi, my name is David Chang. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for the PayPal Media Network based in Boston. I think the last time that I was here, not a ton has changed in terms of this room and the audience, and so it's nice to see a lot of the same faces. But what has changed is everything in the whole mobile payment ecosystem. And when we think about payments, it's much broader than payments, right? It's commerce that leads to payments. So a little bit about PayPal. So as you guys probably know, PayPal's been around for a while. Initially, it was formed back in the late 90s to enable people to pay from one another. And then eBay acquired PayPal. It became a way to pay online. Today, you've got a tremendous number of transactions that happen on the web. And since this is the MITX Mobile Summit, more importantly, so much more of commerce is going to happen through these devices, right? And so today, PayPal has something about like a 30% market share in terms of mobile devices. So what we'd like to do today is give a little demo of both our products and other products as well. The big vision around PayPal is shortening the distance between want and get, and so the mobile device is the perfect way to do so. We have a few different ways to enable people to pay. For small, medium businesses, we have a product called PayPal Here, which enables consumers to swipe products. And then the other way that we'll be showing is essentially check-in. So if you think of checkout in the online world, check-in is the physical representation of checkout, but for mobile. All right, turn it over to these guys.
Hi, my name is Sebastian Castro, and I'm the co-founder and chief product officer of Leaf. Leaf is a platform for SMBs to run and grow their business, and we kind of do the soup to nuts. We give them our own proprietary hardware, the Leaf Presenter, that's capable of running all sorts of applications around point of sales, payments, acceptance. We also provide them cloud-based data analytics tools. And we're also very unique in that we are built so that merchants can really take any kind of payments processing that they want through our backend. And so we give merchants to basically be able to choose the payment products that they want and integrate them with our system. Among those payment products are actually several of the gentlemen that are already up here. So I won't say anything further. Really excited to be here and for you guys to be able to check us out. No. Yours actually works here.
My name is Herbold. I'm on the developer platform team for LevelUp, which means anytime someone wants to leverage our payment tech, our data infrastructure, or our campaign technology, they can actually access that through our API and our SDKs. LevelUp, which if you guys come up later, we'll do a quick demo of how the payments go through. But we're a mobile payment service that actually ties into a lot of different advertising platforms seamlessly. So the same way that you're going about and paying is the way that you'll redeem different campaigns. One of those campaigns that's very popular is a loyalty campaign. So spend X, get Y, but you might have onboarding campaigns. And the action on the consumer side is the same every single time. They just hold up their phone to a little terminal that plugs into a number of things, including a Leaf point of sale. Payment goes through, and the credit that's associated with someone's account will automatically deduct. So no work that needs to be done on the user's end. So yeah, looking forward to meeting some people and showing this off.
Okay. Hi, my name is Graylin, and I'm the CEO of Loop. And Loop is effectively creating a smart mobile wallet that you can finally load all of your cards, literally the different plastic cards, debit cards, credit cards, gift cards, loyalty cards, all loaded into your mobile device. And the mobile device can take in all different kinds of form factors, from fobs to charge cases to eventually mobile phones. and even smartwatches. We're in the middle of working with a number of handset OEMs as well as device OEMs to embed Loop. Now let me tell you a little bit about Loop and why Loop is important when it comes to mobile payments. So everybody's been asking this question: when we're carrying around essentially supercomputers in our hands, why are we still carrying around lots of pieces of plastic and in leather wallets? Well, it's because our mobile devices don't talk to these devices. And we got a lot of folks that are out here, building new devices, but these devices are very hard to change when I'm talking about the point of sale systems. There are millions of them out there, and trying to get the mobile device to speak with them is terribly, terribly hard. It's analogous to having almost 40 years of tracks being laid for for standard POS that runs on magstripe. Everybody uses that. And when you have all of these tracks that are being laid, just to give you an idea on how hard it is to lay new tracks, everybody knows that those tracks are great and they deliver cargo just about everywhere. But every once in a while, you got robbers going in there. The containers aren't so safe, so you can steal the magstripe and skim the magstripe. So the industry says, hey, how about if we go out there and lock down those magstripe and put a much more secure container, like the chip cards? Well, the chip cards are great, but the chip cards require brand new tracks because they don't fit on the existing tracks. And it's taken 20 plus years just to get to about 50% worldwide acceptance. And in the US, it's actually less than 10%. So if you got Visa, MasterCard, and everybody pushing for this new, more secure technology, and it still takes decades, think about what happens with mobile. So mobile right now, everybody is pushing all different kinds of technology. LevelUp has a barcode type of technology. A lot of folks have been pushing NFC and other methods. So the problem with this is that no matter how you cut it, you still got to lay new tracks. So to have ubiquitous acceptance is critically important for you and I to change our consumer behavior. So in other words, if I have a mobile wallet that only works at less than 10% of the places, I'm not really going to trust it as my wallet and not going to change my habit and leave my other wallets behind, or my other wallet behind. So this is the problem that we're effectively solving. We have invented a technology called MST, Magnetic Secure Transmission, that effectively uses the magnetic stripe reader of any POS, including the oldest of old POSs. And we have a couple models here that you can see here that you're welcome to come and check it out. To all of the newer ones, from PayPal here, we can go over and to Leaf. And as long as it has a magstripe that accepts your magstripe, which is ubiquitous, our Loop solution can work with those. Actually, let me be very precise, about 90+% of those. There are certain ones that we don't work at, like the gas stations where you have to literally hit a switch in the back. But 90+% of the solution, the POS out there, we work seamlessly. So that's the big breakthrough. Our breakthrough is Loop delivers m-commerce to existing rails today without having to wait for the infrastructure to build out. And we can actually add secure transactions, tokenize that data. So remember we talked about that being not secure and being out in the open? Well, we can make every transaction to be tokenized. That means it's only one-time use. So even if there are the target type of hackers that are out there and captures your track data flying back and forth, well, that token's been already used and you can't reuse it. So that's what Loop is all about. And utilizing legacy infrastructure to be able to hit what's called the, what we call the 81 rule. In other words, you got to get to 80% of the critical mass of merchants in order for a consumer to feel, for the first 1% of consumers to start being happy with their mobile wallets. So it's not a symmetrical problem where if you have 20% adoption of the point of sale that can accept your mobile payment, you can get 20% happy customers. You got to get to that 1% first, and then 2%, 3%, etc. So for consumers, it's not just about payments. It's about faster, better, safer, and providing a Starbucks-like experience for every one of these cards that you're going to put into your wallet. Obviously, initially it's static, but eventually it should be dynamic, and you should have a better interaction with those who issue you cards. We have products right now. In fact, we'll give a drawing for 10 people to get a free fob. And we have charge cases that are coming out next month, and we're working with OEMs to get into more cases. We have other form factors, and finally, we're in the process of getting into the phone. So thank you very much, and we look forward to doing some demos for you guys and having fun over the next, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes or so.